Hi guys, welcome to the channel, and today we are at Rawai. Well, we're just coming into the start of Rawai. Rawai itself is not a big place, however it's spread out, which makes it a little bit confusing for tourists to know where it starts and finishes. There's two ways into Rawai. You can come via Nahom or you can come via Shillong on the main road. There is only actually one road that runs through the middle of Rawai, but there are several roads leading off that which again are part of Rawai. Rawai is probably best known for its fish restaurants and fish market. However, there is a beach at Rawai, but in my opinion it's not really suited for sunbathing as it's quite narrow. The beach is mainly used by the speedboat tour operators to take tourists to the islands off the coast of Phuket. Islands such as Mai Kar and Nakhon can be reached from Rawai Beach. One thing Rawai does have, which a lot of places don't in Phuket, is a fantastic fish market which we're about to visit. Okay guys, we're just walking now down the road to the fish market in Rawai. It's right next to the pier, so it's easy to find. You just need to find the pier in Rawai, and it's to the left hand side as you're looking down the pier. Just follow that road down and it takes you down to the fish market. There's a few shops down this road, mainly selling souvenirs, etc., things like that. My wife loves this place because she's a big fish eater. As you can see, you can't really get much fresher than this. Straight out the tanks, straight onto your plate. So if you're after fresh fish, then Rawai is the place. Okay, my wife's just been telling me you can buy the fish from here and then take it from there just across the road to this restaurant, and they will cook it for a charge of between 100 and 150 baht, depending on how you want the fish cooked. So most of the restaurants down here will cook the fish for you if you buy it from the market. So you have all kinds. You have lobster, crab, every sort of seafood. Wow, the choice is just amazing. Yeah, so those 4 lobsters were 2,000 baht. Nat, is that a good price, 2,000 baht for 4? They're only small, huh?
Yeah.
Now that is one big squid. Oof.
Hello, welcome.
Sorry, Cap. As you can see, this restaurant's really popular with the tourists to buying the fish. Rawai is an excellent place to come for restaurants, especially fish restaurants. There's numerous along the beach road. You just grab a table and they'll bring the fish right over to your table, and normally the fish is really good down here because, as you've seen, the fish market, so a lot of the restaurants buy directly from the fish market, so they're buying a lot of fresh fish. As you can see, the speedboats are coming in now, bringing the tourists back from the day trips to the islands. If you follow the road along till almost the end, there's a little side road that you can take. Come down here in the evening time, there's a lot of restaurants. You do have to follow this road down a little way, come past all the boat building yards, etc., and then you will come to the restaurants, as you can see. Nice little place to have an evening meal, sit right next to the sea. They're only very small restaurants, but if you're after something a little bit more intimate, then maybe this is the part of Rawai that you need to come. Now, no visit would be complete to Rawai without a visit to one of my favourite restaurants, Otto's restaurant. This can be found next to the 7-Eleven on the main road coming down into Rawai. They do a mixture of both European food and Thai food, catering both for tourists and the locals. And today my wife has ordered fried basil leaves with pork and rice, and also sweet and sour prawns. And I have ordered the fish and chips, which is one of my favourites, and it only costs 79 baht. And last but not least, we ordered the chicken nuggets with chips and a salad. The Blue Sea Rawai is situated on the top of the hill as you're leaving Rawai heading towards Shillong. This is a good example of hotel accommodation available in Rawai. And for the more discerning traveller who's looking for extra luxury, there are plenty of resorts in and around Rawai. just outside the Rawai Palm Beach Resort, which is situated on the traffic lights as you're leaving Rawai heading towards Naham. Another resort, the Rawai Phuket Resort with the Tara restaurant, fusion of food. I've not been there myself, but this is on the road going towards the Cape as you're leaving Rawai. So once again, quite a large choice of resorts. The Palm Village, they have rooms and houses to rent. They come fully furnished and fully serviced, it says on the sign. I don't know the cost, but this is roughly halfway down the road just before you start to come into Rawai. Like I say, Rawai has a good choice of accommodation, and there should be something there to suit all budgets and all types of accommodation that's required, from the low-end budget accommodation to the larger hotels and resorts and everything else in between. I'm only covering a small snapshot of accommodation that's available in Rawai due to the fact that it's spread out over quite a large area. Even though Rawai itself is not that large, it is spread out over a large area. So it means there's a lot of accommodation in and around Rawai to choose from. There's also plenty of bars, however again the bars are all scattered around. There are several on the front, on the beach road, if you want to call it beach road. There are several along here, including massage shops. This is one of the larger chains of massage shops, Kim's. I've not tried them myself personally, but I have heard they're quite good. However, because they're part of a large chain, they tend to be a little bit more expensive than the smaller massage shops. I know Kim's have some in Phuket town and obviously here in Rawai. Sitting outside the Sunshine Bar, this is a bar well known for ladyboys. If that's what you're looking for, then the Sunshine Bar is the place to come down. Obviously it's early in the day, so it's a little bit quiet now. Obviously one of the ladies very friendly there. Looks like they actually do food as well at the Sunshine Bar. They have a menu outside: breakfast, hamburgers, spaghetti, etc. Okay, we're outside the Aussie bar now, or should I say the Aussie pub. A few of you might know the chain. There's quite a few of them around. We have the Aussie pub on the one side going towards Geelong on the main stretch of road leading out of Rawai, and then across the other side of the road we have the Irish pub and restaurant, and also the White Hart. I have been in the White Hart on several occasions due to the fact they're one of the few places that actually sells cider out in Phuket. It seems very difficult to get cider, but the White Hart does have cider and it's very nice as well. We're just coming up to the Laguna complex. This is a collection of small bars and a nightclub also. It's obviously a little bit early in the day for the bars to be in full swing. And there's the nightclub. Doesn't really get going down at the Laguna complex until, I would say, 10:30, 11 o'clock, and probably later than that. I believe the nightclub doesn't open until about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Okay, we're coming to the outskirts of Rawai now. Bit of a market on today, food market. So I believe this is where Rawai finishes. But it's as I say, Rawai itself is not a big place. However, it is spread over quite a big area, so it can be quite deceiving. Well guys, that's about all I have for you on this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. The button is down below. So until next time, catch you later.